Our next award honors the top Georgia men's college coach, and all he did this season was guide Emory to its first NCAA Division III tournament berth since the 1990 season, and just the second in school history. The first time since 1990 this past season that his Eagles had won the conference championship. A record of 20-7 this past season, the program's fourth consecutive winning season, and the first time in school history that has happened. Let's give a nice round of applause to our 2013 WAC Hyder Men's College Coach of the Year, Jason Zimmerman from Emory.
I'm in awe of the coaches in this room and the players in this room. And when Coach Landers wins it 17 times, he doesn't have to say anything. He can just go sit down. So, when Eric called me, I was in Spokane, Washington, believe it or not, Coach, and you're going to want to get in, get 2 wins, and get out as quick as you can, okay? So that about Spokane. But Eric called me and said, we won this award. I won this award. And the first thing I did, obviously, is call my wife and said, hey, you're not going to believe this, but we just won Coach of the Year in Georgia and by the tip-off club, Atlanta Tip-Off Club. And then I called my dad and my mom, and I said, hey, you don't have to come. They're from Ohio. I said, you don't have to come. It's Tuesday night. It's a long drive. Don't worry about it. And my dad said, okay, that's great. I said, hey, Coach Olson and Coach Summon are going to be, given an award. He said, okay. I hung up the phone. Next day, Dad called. We had a game that night in the NCAA tournament. My dad calls, hey, can you get me 2 tickets to the banquet? I don't think it was for me winning the award. I think he wanted to see Coach Summon and Coach Olson. But they did make the drive tonight, and they put on a lot of miles on their cars when I was playing at Davidson, when I've been coaching at University of Evansville, and coaching at Emory. I appreciate that, and they're here today. So if we could just give them a hand, that'd be great. Thanks. I talked a little bit about Spokane. Coach Olson, when I was an assistant at Davidson, we played in the Fiesta Bowl Classic you had out there every year right around New Year's. And I think Coach Fox was an assistant at Kansas State, played in one that we were actually in. Now, you want to go back there. Coach Olson puts us up in the Lowe's Ventana Resort in Tucson, has a hospitality room for the coaches, and then proceeds to kick our butts. So he has a great weekend for us. It was so nice that Coach McKillop at Davidson, he wanted to go back again. So he went back twice to get his butt kicked 4 times. It was so nice. But appreciate that, Coach. A couple of people I got to thank today, my staff. Chris Murphy's been with me 4 years. We've had 4 winning seasons at Emory University in a row. It's the first time ever at Emory University. Chris has been there 4 years. And I appreciate that, Chris, and he does a heck of a job for me. Pete Zaharis helped me the last couple of years. John Dunham, our trainer, been outstanding. Guys who have been with me for the 6 years, who really, this year is a culmination of all of that. So I appreciate that, guys. And I know Coach said you can't, without your staff, they take care of so many problems for you, help you put out those fires. And our administration, the support they've given us, they're here today. Tim and Joyce and Angie, John Farina, Sports Information Director, outstanding. Appreciate that, guys. One other person I have to thank, and I always forget it when I give a speech, is my wife. She raises our 2 kids, and the basketball coaches here know from October to March or April, I mean, we're not around very often. And she raises our 2 kids and does things that allows me to do what I love, and I appreciate you, and I love you for that. I love you for more than that, but couple other things. I've been blessed. The people I have to thank who aren't here tonight, and I wish they were. I've been blessed to coach young men who are extremely motivated, very intelligent men, very motivated, and they compete their tails off. They play basketball at a very high level, and we've been able to, they allow me to coach them. And I wish they were here tonight to see this, because really this award's for them, and I appreciate that. The other thing I want to say is I'm allowed to work at a university and represent a university that's a tremendous place to be. And there's just not very many of those. Great place to live, great university to represent, and great kids to coach. And I have one of those, and I really appreciate Emory University giving me that chance to do the thing that I love to do. So the last thing, and the most important thing, is the Atlanta Tip-Off Club. I want to thank you for putting on this event. It was outstanding. When Eric told me yesterday there are going to be 700 or 600 people here, I thought it would be 50, and now I got to talk in front of 700. That gave me a little bit of anxious nerves, but I appreciate this event was outstanding, and we appreciate all you do for basketball in the Atlanta area and in Georgia and across the country. So thank you very much.